And Butch, this is last night Phyllis Wells. She is in the running, currently in second place. This was her run.
Well, Phyllis has a great run. Her time was a 17.16, just right behind Charmaine. And as you can see, the ground conditions last night were definitely an advantage in the barrel race. They were dry.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot different tonight. Her time there, 17.16. Yeah, tonight it is definitely a different story. A lot of mud, a lot of rain. It should be very interesting. Starting us off is Kay Garrison.
Kay, definitely a veteran of the barrel racing, married to Junior Garrison, who was a former world champion calf roper.
You said she was a veteran, Little Bridges, high school, college, and now the professional level. So she's competed on just about every level there is and has a nice run going right here. The time for Kay Garrison, 18.79, a little bit behind the leader, so she will not be a factor. Next up, Kim West from Oklahoma City, and Kim recently won the National High School Finals. Her horse is T-Bar, and this is a look at her winning run.
Well, this paint horse is an outstanding horse. Of course, here at the National High School Finals, a big win when you're a young woman at that age.
Even though she's in high school, very professional there. She doesn't waste any time, and a nice run. And congratulations to her on winning the National High School Finals. And now we'll see what she can do here in Dodge City.
Kim right now is in 12th place in our world standings. Looks like right now, if things go her direction, she'll be at the National Finals this December. What a year. Win the National High School Rodeo Finals and possibly win the National Finals all in 1 year.
Kim West has a very bright future. Her time tonight, 17.58. That is very respectable. Not good enough to move her into the top four, but a nice run. And speaking of experience, here's Martha Josey.
Well, Martha Josey has competed at National Finals rodeos for 4 decades, Jeff. In other words, she's been there in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. She has done so much for the barrel racing. I just can't say enough good things about her.
Competing over 4 decades, the way women are with their age, I'm not sure she would use that as one of the things she would brag on. Her time, 18.42, but she's something else. Here's Vana Beissinger.
Lotto Jet is the name of this horse. You know, Vanna bought this horse sight unseen. She saw no videos. She just heard that this was a good horse. She bought him, and I think she's very happy with her investment. This horse took her to the National Finals last year, and she has the fastest run recorded at the National Finals in 1990.
You wouldn't want to buy a car that way, but it's definitely worked out well for her. She's currently 3rd in the world standings. She's having a great year.
Well, she sure is. As we've seen her run in slow motion, you'll notice her horse is a little different style. He turns more on his front end. That's good, except in slick ground, there is a much healthier risk of the horse slipping and falling.
You get a bigger appreciation for it here in slow motion. She goes around the Coors barrel. In the action, it just happens so fast.
Well, it does. And when you're running at fast times, no mistakes are important.
Charmaine Rodman wins 17.02. She picks up another first place check. Here's Gretchen with Van.
Well, the ground wasn't slick or anything, but it was a little bit sticky. I went in there pushing him hard so he wouldn't lose his momentum. And he turns on his front end, so it's a little bit more dangerous for me to ride him because of slipping. But he went ahead and worked good. And then going to 3rd barrel, I pushed him a little bit more. And he turned all barrels good and came home good. And I was real pleased. He had the fastest time tonight of all the girls in the mud. It worked out good.